Y'all doing, everybody, man? Thanks for tuning in to the Sports Circuit where we be talking at everything. Y'all know what it is. I'm your host, James Crumble. This is my co-host, right? Ooh.
Yes, sir. We talk about everything and anything.
Everything, definitely everything. Listen, all right, this where I want to go with it. I want some people to get in here, but I ain't gonna really waste too much time because y'all know y'all can always do a replay, rewind, whatever. We're gonna get it better way. You know what I'm saying? I need to put up something for you all. These will be cash apps down at the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Need to figure it out. Hold on. Whatever. I lost it, but I'm gonna put that on there so you can at least know what the name of the show is. Tune in right now.
Everybody tune in. Tune in. One of the most talked about shows coming up and coming. We'll
Yeah,
be
we
talking
keep it
about
real though. We keep
27.
it real now. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We ain't sugarcoat nothing. Listen, I was about to get into it. So we got like 7 people on here, man. Shout out to y'all too.
Yes. Thank
Y'all,
y'all for tuning in.
go ahead and keep it a buck. Off the muscle. Did any of y'all vote today?
Oh, yeah, I voted.
Did anybody vote today? Hey,
Everybody put who you voted for today.
hey, y'all put who y'all voted for in the chat. We want to do a voting session. We want to see who y'all voted for. You know what I'm saying? This ain't causing no problem. We just want to know who y'all voted for tonight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that voted. Don't matter which side you voted to. If you felt like your voice need to be heard and you went and done, actually made your voice heard. Kudos to you. This is a shout out I applied you all for
Yes,
doing what you
sir.
had. How you doing, Denise? If y'all put it in the comments, y'all put up a comment for who you voted for. We just
Yep.
want to be proud of who we voted for, proud that we stood up, proud that we gave a voice, no matter who it is. If that's what your belief in, I don't fault you. I don't hate you. That's what it is. But now,
That's what it is. Who you voted for? Who you voted for, James?
not a motherfucking person.
I feel you.
I ain't even go.
I ain't gonna tell you who I voted for.
Who you voted for? RFK.
Nah, I voted for Curtis, aka 50 Cent.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Whatever works. You know what I'm saying? Look, check this out. I got a curveball before we go.
What's up?
Have you been watching Ocho Cinco in his situation?
No, I'm hearing about it. I, to be honest with you, I just heard. I'm hearing about it little by little, but I've never dug deep into that situation. You please tell me what's going on.
So apparently, him and his fiance, they just got engaged to Rael, Sherelle, whatever her name is. They just broke up. So nobody knew it. So they was tagging her and stuff. And then she played a post and said, "Please stop tagging me and Chad stuff. We are not together. Women, you are able to go. I mean, women, you are now able to shoot your shot or something. So some girl was like, "Thank you." Now I mean, I hit his inbox and she was like, "You better be careful you don't catch nothing or something like that." Trying to, like you trying to advertise, or he's free now, but then also trying to shit on his parade when you see how interested people are.
Hmm.
Because my thing is, if you don't care and you go and you openly advertise, okay, ladies, you can shoot your shot. And then when a lady respond, why would you turn around and then respond with, yeah, like you're gonna get burnt, like the man is gonna get, like you try to down us. That's what I hate about a lot some women. You get to a point to where you get to where you get, and then if you and the man split, he wasn't saying anything bad about her.
I'm, yo,
She accusing the dog in him.
I get so frustrated because you could have just stood quiet. You know for a fact, like you're telling everybody you're not together. You know there's gonna be thousands of females trying to talk to Ocho Cinco.
Yep,
Now, if you messed up in a relationship, you saying, "Yo, be careful, don't get burnt." It's because maybe you was the issue in the relationship in the merge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
let the man free because I ain't hear anything of him saying, "Oh yeah, be careful, you might catch something off of her." He ain't saying anything to retaliate against you. He let you be.
Exactly. See, that's the thing. Like, the thing is that so he was discussing a time. People was like, man, the red flags there because she cheated on her husband with Ocho,
Gotcha.
and she said she don't call it cheating because she had mentally checked out. But now she's trying to shoot, she's trying to shoot a little shit like she she's the problem. Well, anyway, people saying she's the problem. Said red flags was there. He was talking about how he went to a restaurant and it was like a breakfast joint. They're going to get breakfast, and the waitress comes, and his glasses falls or something, but he try to catch him. You know what I'm saying, like this or something like that. They fall down real, like he try to catch him real fast. So he
Mm-hmm.
left him down, and it says she started flipping her wig, cussing, and what the fuck you doing, and all like in a public place. And he like, hey, he said he's so embarrassed, and she was there when he was talking about this situation, like you know what I'm saying, because this is before the split, but if you just listen to how she acts, because she said that wasn't Sherelle, that was Hell Rail. That's what she calls herself, Hell Rail. But
Wow.
he basically like she publicly lashed out like this all the time.
Wow. I guess when you feel entitled, you can say whatever you want to, what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if he avoided the red flags, he did it for his own reasons. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, like, you gotta examine what you're getting yourself into. This era of women and men are so different. It's not like back in my time, back in your time, because we're in our 40s. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they were. It's like, how can I explain it? It's like social media takes over their mindset, and they feel like they can say whatever they want to say, and get away with it.
Right.
It's
But
so weird to me.
it's I mean, the one like to me, she just she got a baby by him. I think she's just securing her bag on the end, no matter if she do her own shit. Just securing her bag. She's a selfish woman to me. The way just going back doing research and looking at her pattern and how she treated men and all this and that. She was just she's a selfish woman. She's crazy. Like she definitely has some growing up to do. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, and the fact that you didn't think cheating on your husband was cheating because you was emotionally detached, just the excuse you made.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If it was that serious, you should have just left. You didn't have to, go around sleeping on them. So that just tells you what type of mind frame you have at that
And you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Safari and Erica
Yep,
Men,
yep.
because I I looked into that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, the person that ended up looking crazy was Erica. You see how she jumped over his fence?
She was yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Like, it'll make no sense to me. Like, you made it seem like Safari was the issue.
Yep, yep.
You
Oh,
know what
she
I'm saying?
slandered that guy. Slandered him everywhere. Every
Yeah,
chance he got.
every chance you got, and then there's video proof of you hopping over his fence and acting all types of crazy.
Oh man, they got him in his trying to break his shit in his home, you know,
Yeah.
because he's trying to tell he calling the police and all kind of shit. Like she definitely fits script. But that's the thing about some women now. Like they're only after money. There's really no a lot of these women, even these so-called celebrity older women that should know better. They're not in it for the long run anymore. They in it for the paycheck. Kids are now paychecks to them. That's
Yup. Yup. 100% true.
I'm saying like with the Safari, the chick with Safari, we say Erica,
Erica Mena.
she fought for full custody, and then when she got full custody, she got mad because they said that she will only get like 4,000 a month, and she like 4,000 a month. What am I gonna do with that? So you mean to tell me I gotta pay what? When the hell is $4,000 a month not good? You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
it's a bracket for them. It's like who's this other guy? Not Tyrese.
Tyrese, yeah,
Yeah, baby's 1 years old. She's asking for $21,000 a
and he
month.
already paid 11,000 to 14,000 right now, don't he?
My thing is, I've said this countless times. This system, this structural system for children is just totally unfair
It is.
because they look at it per income and it's understandable. I understand that. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that a woman who is a registered nurse is blowing through $11,000 on a 1-year-old.
Exactly.
What the hell are you doing that you're blowing 11,000? You asking for 10,000 more?
There's no way you're spending $11,000 on a 1-year-old. Most of these women that get all this money, like people that get like 100,000, $50,000 a month, they're not spending that on them kids a month. You know, it's a baby daddy or a boyfriend that comes in the picture, a new guy that they spoil on, spend the money on his dreams. He tell them he want to be a rapper, and they
Mhm.
dressing him up nice and then but the guy that takes care of his kid, they just puts more. What's up, Ann? They just they put more on them. You know what I mean? How you doing, Angela?
It-
Uh,
It's weird. It's
child
weird.
support is child support is government handcuffs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If you need $11,000 and you're not taking care of your kid, you a bum bitch. You
yeah.
need you need your ass whooped from that
And,
point.
and the funny thing is about that, like the good dudes are the ones that get penalized, but the drug lord, the drug dealers, the ones that don't want to take care of their baby and stuff like that, they don't get ran through the system as much as a good dude gets ran through the system.
No, no, they don't. That's always anybody that good person that tries to pay it, they are on them. You know, they on your neck. They trying to take you down. They want to take you to jail because they know you want to get out. You want to take care of things. You're gonna pay the money. You're gonna do what you got to do to try to stay out of jail. The guys that don't give a shit be 80,000 behind. They don't even bother them because they know they're not even gonna try to come get the money. You're not gonna get it. But it's so crazy that you can get behind on child support and you working and you trying to make it. They'll come and lock you up. You lose your job. How the hell are you supposed to pay the shit?
That is it's a system like we discussed this a month ago. It's a system that's flawed, that's based to set up a man who wants to be there in their kid's life and pay child support. It's set up for them to fail because you're forcing the guy now to steal, rob. You're forcing him to get a second job. You're forcing him to get a third job while the system says that, damn, this guy's doing his thing. Let's arrest him. Let's suspend his license. Because look, people don't understand the balance, the imbalance when it comes to it. A mother loses what when it comes to child support?
You said
Nothing.
she loses nothing.
Nothing. A man, the first thing they do is hit your license.
Yep,
So
yep,
in order for you to get to point A to point B, you got to pay for a restricted license in New York is about $220. Right? You
yeah,
pay for that. You only restricted from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Right? You can't do overtime because overtime doubles what you have to pay in child support. So they restrict you from making money to make your ends meet while you're paying for child support. They minimize the visitations, and then the mother sits back with another man giving her bread while she works. She's getting 3 paychecks.
yep. And then at the end of the year, she filed taxes and she get even more money, get all that shit back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
child, a child support earned income credit is about 3,500 per child. Yo, you froze up, Brody. Yup. Think he froze up. Yeah, he froze up. Yup.
We lost
Okay.
connection.
Yeah. So eh, again, I don't want to dig too deep into this. We can always talk about it on another show, but to me, if something like this happens, the system has to be restructured because a man needs to live just as much as a woman needs to live. And let's be for real.
Who's y'all vote for? Put it in the captions. Go ahead.
And let's be for real here. There'll be a lot more deadbeat mothers than deadbeat fathers if they didn't have government assistance.
Oh man. Oh man. You right though. I ain't never seen a woman pay child support and lose her license for being behind. Hey, y'all put in the comments who y'all voted for today. Today was election day. If y'all voted, who y'all vote for? If y'all didn't vote, who you going for? It's a friendly free zone here. You can go for who you want to go to, vote for who you want to vote for.
We ain't criticizing you for who you voted for.
We ain't gonna judge you.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Well, so you know what I'm saying? Ocho, he keep pulling in the name shit broad. So I hope he changes where he's shopping at. He don't no longer need to go to that realm.
He's cheap as hell. What is he doing trying to deal with with an expensive chick anyway?
Okay, Ann said that she voted for Harris. Okay, shout out Ann. You know what I'm
Good,
saying?
good for you. Good for you.
Uh, so who we got next? We got tonight's show. Oh, let's see the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Like,
Oh, ah, damn, you just gave me heartburn.
so
Oh,
you know, what I mean? So
oh,
the Dallas Cowboys,
oh.
the terrible team, the awful trash. Look, you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, before we go into the Dallas Cowboys, I have to ask a question too, because look, we gotta be. I want to be real nice.
What's up?
No. Never mind. We're gonna hold that. We're gonna hold that for another show.
It's a good question. I can
Yeah,
tell.
yeah, we're gonna hold that for another show because it's outside of sports, and I know this is gonna make us jump way out there because it's you know what I'm saying. It's gonna get deep, and I
I'm,
just feel
I,
like
I'm
we
ready
need
to jump.
we
Trust
need to
me.
hold it for another show because I want the title. The title of that show needs to change. Like when we, you know what I'm saying, when we title it, so they know where we are standing. It's gonna be an argument behind it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be lethal. It's gonna be on. So we gonna hold this one, but we might, yeah.
All right. Put
All
that
right.
put that question in the pocket, bro.
Yeah. That's we going that's gonna be a crazy one this weekend. We might not even make it to the weekend with that shit. It's going down. So back to the Dallas fanboys, I mean Cowboys. Um, so Dak's supposed to have broken his hand, or maybe possibly broken his hand, but I know it looked like pumpkin juice was in it. You know what I'm saying? When it happened. What do you think about that?
Well, first things first, if it's a major injury, I'm sorry. I heard he's gonna miss multiple weeks. I think about what, 3 weeks. If this is the way the Cowboys are going to say that this season is a wash, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't that injury didn't look like something major on my point of view, but from there it could be different. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now moving forward that the Dallas Cowboys are gonna tank the rest of the season.
Oh yeah, I think it's coming. Anyway, I
Yeah.
think they wanted to tank, but they didn't want to say they was gonna tank. But I definitely think they gonna tank. I do I think he hurt his hand? Yeah, I saw it. It looked like it was hurt, but yeah, they can make anything look real. Um, but I think even if he hurt it, it was a chance for them to kind of to run out the back door. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. That team is abysmal. It's horrible. It's not good. I don't think they can really add nothing. Uh, that helps. Dak is kind of digressing as a quarterback to me. He's not looking good, and I don't know if it's because the team itself, but it's not good. CeeDee Lamb, he is who he is. He's a good receiver, but
Mm-hmm.
he's a lazy receiver as well too. Like if he's not getting the ball, he's not really active, and that hurts the team too. You don't have enough players active. I think somebody made up a uh said a thing like that. I think they showed like the Ravens or somebody, and yeah, the Ravens, and they showed how their receivers are always working, even without the ball. They blocking. You know what I'm saying? They running routes like they finna, even if they don't know if they're gonna get it or not, they running a full routes. And it's
Hmm.
making teams, it makes them harder to guard. You know what I'm saying? Makes the player harder to guard versus they showed Dallas and when they didn't get none of the receivers got they was just walking out of the break. Like, you know what I mean? Like they was coming off the line, just they jog a little bit or run and stop. Like there was no action. That team is awful.
What I seen on Sunday, two things. I think this is the last year Dak Prescott is gonna be a Dallas Cowboy. That's number one. So is Ezekiel Elliott. That's the
Yeah,
scapegoat.
Zeke is gone. Yeah, they gonna escape. They escape going off Zeke for sure.
Number two, Dak said it best when they caught him talking. He said that we effing suck.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And not for nothing, I think what the Cowboys need to do, and I've said this, and we've said this since week one, Jerry Jones has to step down.
Yeah. Just leave the team alone. Let
Leave the
the
team alone.
let the professionals be the professionals and let
Get,
them.
get rid of Mike McCarthy because this ain't the Green Bay Packers.
No, 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 no.
Get rid of him.
He can't do it.
Get rid of all your players that are overpaid and just start from scratch because this is 28 years of hot garbage.
Yep.
I was looking at another podcast. You know, this guy's a massive Cowboy fan. And he put there with his other friend down at the bottom. He says, "Damn, I did not know. I know how a Giant fan feels or a Titan feels." So I had to comment and say, "Well, you guys have been irrelevant for 28 years. So
Right.
how do you know how we feel if the Giants within that time frame won a Super Bowl?" You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So again, it's like even the fans are delusional.
I think maybe I think maybe they saying, it's just the fact that they're saying from just a sucky point. Even if they haven't won, Dallas hadn't been to a sucky point. You know what I'm saying? Like they had great playoffs victories, playout hitting the playoffs, great regular season victories. When the Giants suck, the Giants suck.
Well, they sucked for 7 years, bro. So there's no difference.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's how they trying to spin it. Now they see how we feel. Now they see how the Titans feel. Um, the thing about Cowboys is, and the Cowboys, you was always the team that everybody wanted to go to. You
Yes.
always had all the players, and you continue to underachieve. You spend the most money. You have the most to offer to players, and you continue to underachieve. Like you have everything. You have the cockiest owner, the owner that don't mind going to get this person, get that person, so to speak. But the problem is Jerry Jones takes his time signing people he needs to, and then by the time he does sign the actual people, they got him in a contract hostage, and he has to pay the maximum to the max degree, like with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, and you pay like Michael Parsons and players like that before it was time for them to get their bread, and then you looking stupid when it's and then you don't want to sign your franchise players first. You know what I'm saying? Like Dak, if you would have paid Dak a year earlier, you'd have saved 50 million on salary cap. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Ray?
Is just the team is just I think this year showed exactly what the Cowboys are about. They're just a money team, and I just think that it's best that Jerry Jones parts his way, get rid of his get just start from scratch, build from the draft because right now the Cowboys are not going to the playoffs. They're not going to be a wild card team. They're not going anywhere right now. They're just completely washed.
Exactly. Before we go on, hey, everybody, man, appreciate y'all for coming in and out of the
Sure.
podcast. If you got a screen and you see us pull out, go ahead and click that button. Go ahead, pull us up so we can see that view. And also, by the way, go ahead and leave a message and let us know who you voted for today. Today was election day. Shout out to everybody that went up and used their voice for something, no matter who you voted for. But we do want to see who you voted for in the messages. So if you voted for anybody, Harris, Trump, any damn body, just put it over there so we can admire your work and salute you for doing what you had to do.
No judgment here. Trust.
Right. So, um, I don't know, man. Cowboys, I just think that they had, at least for the past 3 years, even if they had 12-win seasons, it didn't seem like they should have had 12 winning games, 12-game winning season. Like they always seem to be right there on the edge to to actually just implode. You know what I'm saying? Like they just did. Like they've always been right there on the edge to implode.
Yeah,
So
this is the year that they finally showed it.
yep,
Telling you.
yep. They finally had that obstacle ahead of them that they couldn't hurdle or couldn't mask. You know what I'm saying? So it's that time. No offense struggling and defense struggling. It's a recipe for disaster.
They still got what 7 games left. Huh.
Yeah, they
Oh
might go 0 in infinity. No, how many games they don't want two? They might go 2 in infinity or something crazy.
yeah.
All right, so I got another one.
What's up?
So why is it? How you doing, Anita? Y'all put over in the comment section. Comment on who y'all voted for. Harris, Trump, whoever. It don't matter. We just want to hear y'all. We want to salute y'all for going out and making y'all voices heard. Post whoever you voted for. We're gonna salute y'all here. We just want to give y'all a shout out. You know what I'm saying? Back to the sports. Um, if y'all haven't followed to it already, y'all can follow Raul Martinez. Y'all can follow me, of course, on my page. But we want y'all to go over to YouTube and follow the Sports Circuit One for
Yes,
us.
sir.
Y'all go ahead and follow us.
Yes, sir.
If I might can put a link up for y'all real quick and paste
Yeah.
it at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody follow us, man. We keep it raw and uncut.
This might be the link. I'm not sure. I don't want. That might be our other channel, but I don't know. But you would definitely find us either way. So anyway, so y'all make sure y'all put over there. How you doing, Dorian? You put over in the comments who y'all voted for. We wanna salute y'all as well while we talking these sports. So why isn't do you see the season Lamar Jackson had?
MVP.
You see the season Derrick Henry's having.
MVP and a half.
Why is it that they don't give Lamar or the Baltimore Ravens their credit, and they never have given him his credit, but yet they keep putting Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, you know, and these people on pedestals, and he's beaten them countless times. He's 9-1 against the Bengals. They talking about Joe Burrow has Mahomes number. They holding on to a game from 3-4 years ago. Joe Burrow hasn't been a threat since.
Bro,
Josh Allen, well, he would have games to where he might get 120 yards the whole game passing. Like Lamar Jackson has beaten both of these people, but they keep throwing these people up in the MVP race like they should be over him. That's crazy.
but first of all, when you talk about uh, people holding on to a game from 3 years ago, just go to the NBA and how people talk about Michael Jordan in the 2024 season like he's playing next week. It happens in any sport. Everybody wants to
Now,
hold on
hold
to that.
on now. You don't talk about Michael Jeffrey Jordan now. Hold on now.
Listen, I went through a lot of generations. I'm just letting you know, Michael Jordan is a GOAT. What I'm saying is, he ain't playing in this era. That's different. But fans hold on to what he did in '86 and not let it go and talk about the Bulls, but not talk about the Bulls now who have been irrelevant since I was able to change my daughter's diaper.
Yeah,
You
but
get
the
what I'm saying?
thing is Jordan accomplished something. He
Yeah.
won. He won the all at the highest level being the best player.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow has not won a thing in the NFL.
And that's what I'm trying to lead to was people will hold on to that saying, yeah, but he has one over Patrick Mahomes. That's what they're gonna always say. And the only reason why they ain't talking about Lamar Jackson the way he's talking about Lamar, like we talk about Mahomes, is because he has 3 losses this
What up,
season. I
Quincy?
guarantee you this: if he had no losses this season, they were both 8-0. He would be talked about just as much as Mahomes.
I mean, they talk about him, but they still don't. They don't take him serious as a quarterback. Bro. It boils down to it. It's because he's black, bro. If Lamar Jackson was white and he was playing the way he playing, he would be the biggest star that ever had touched the NFL ever,
Yup.
ever.
If he was Lawrence Johnstone, yes.
Yep. You got to think the only thing that's in between Lamar winning Super Bowls is arguably the greatest quarterback of all time, Patrick Mahomes. So how do y'all hold that against him? You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
his downfall was Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, do he gotta beat him? Yeah, he working on beating him. But the thing about it is these people forget they always try to hype up all these other teams. Lamar Jackson has been doing this with mediocre teams since he entered the league.
and
He's never had a number one wide receiver.
you gotta take the good with the bad though. At least they're mentioning him in a GOAT status with Patrick Mahomes instead of like not talking about him. Period.
No,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's more, but the talk, if you go look at the ESPN networks and all this, it's more talk of his failures versus what he's doing. Every time they mention Lamar Jackson as the MVP or who running, yeah, but but Josh Allen, he beat Josh Allen and he beat him convincingly. Why is this even an argument? Oh, but Joe Burrow, he beat Joe Burrow. It was a gunsling out show, but he beat him in over. I think he beat him before overtime, or maybe in overtime. But he beat Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
The
it was overtime.
Okay, Jaden Daniels, he's a rookie MVP. He beat him as well. Everybody that's in the MVP category, he beat except Patrick Mahomes, and that was at the beginning of the year when they didn't even know how they was going to use Derrick Henry, and they almost won that game. If they would have played the I'm willing to bet if Patrick Mahomes plays the Ravens right now, they lose by 20. I
Yep.
think because Derrick, you're not going to be able to get the ball. As long as they run the ball, give him 25 touches, they beat the damn Kansas City Chiefs by 20.
Yeah. As you
Um,
can saw what happened last night, they almost lost to the Buccaneers last night.
yeah. And the only reason why they won that game is because Buccaneers stopped running the ball. They didn't run the ball at all, really. Nobody
They,
had over 10 touches.
they stopped like in the fourth quarter. They just said,
Yeah.
let's gunsling.
That's exactly what, and that's what these teams do. They play right into Patrick Mahomes, and you can't hate him for capitalizing, but we all see the agenda that's going on here. Hell, he don't get no calls against him. Don't nobody get no calls. You know what I'm saying in the fourth quarter or nothing like that. If he got the ball, it clearly last night it was a false start. And you had to be Ray Charles to miss the false start. They didn't get called. Fuck no. Dude
Nope.
was back there by Mahomes before Mahomes hiked the ball.
Yep. And refs out there with the blind walking stick.
Yeah.
3 blind mice.
That's what they do. You know, they trying to make the Tom Brady status, and it's all cool. It's all
They
cool.
they said that yesterday. You know that, right?
Yeah,
They put
yeah,
Mahomes in a Tom Brady category.
yeah. I mean, and right, he got 3, but Mahomes got 3, don't he?
Hmm?
He got three Super Bowl, and he got them fast too,
Young.
very fast. Yeah. So it's rightfully so, rightfully so. But damn, dude. I mean, I just say Lamar don't get the credit is due because this man doing it all, passing, running, and if he's not the player he is, you can't. You put Patrick Mahomes on Baltimore, and they're not that great
Yeah. But
because they're not designed for that.
you know what? You know what else works in that doesn't work in Lamar Jackson's favors? That he actually ended up being in the same time frame as Mahomes. It's
Yeah,
like LeBron. LeBron gets criticized for not being a GOAT, but put it this way: he played with a Steph. He played against Steph Curry, a Klay Thompson, a KD, a Giannis. You know what I'm saying? So it takes away from what he has accomplished. Lamar Jackson unfortunately ends up playing with in the era with Patrick Mahomes, and it like tarnishes what he's been doing.
yeah, and what I think is gonna happen when he does have it, if everything lines in the NFL, the refs don't screw him. You know what I'm saying? They finally get out of the way and let the man do what he got to do.
Yeah.
Lamar wins one Super Bowl, he will burst through, and I think Lamar, if he wins one, I think he's probably gonna get 2 more.
I
'Cause
see him getting two.
Cause yeah, at least 2. Cause people are gonna want to come play for sure there because they're like, oh, they stacked, they ready. Same thing with Mahomes. The reason why Mahomes them stay relevant is because once they won one Super Bowl with him and Andy Reid, then players were like, I take a pay cut. I just want a ring. Now you
Yep.
start getting key players, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's gonna happen with the Baltimore Ravens. If they get in that position and Lamar breaks through and has one Super Bowl win, then other players are gonna start to go now because they wanna, especially if he starts off hot the next season. They're like, "Oh shit, this is probably gonna be another Super Bowl run. I want to get me a cheap ring. Hey, I'll take a pay cut to go there." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when you're gonna see that dynasty get developed in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Because right now you can't say that Joe Burrow them is playing better than Lamar Jackson because the numbers speak for themselves. They are not.
There's only one player that's playing as well as Lamar Jackson, and that's Patrick Mahomes.
I,
Everybody else
that's
is
false.
irrelevant.
That's false. Patrick Mahomes is 8-0, but he's been carried by his defense. Patrick Mahomes has just as much interceptions as she does touchdowns.
Yeah,
He's
but
playing
he's
off.
gonna get he's the face of the NFL, so he's
Yeah,
gonna get that credit regardless.
yeah, as the MVP credit, absolutely. If Mahomes, I don't care if Lamar Jackson throws for 7,000 yards. If Mahomes goes undefeated all year, he's gonna get MVP.
Of course.
I'm
Of
saying
course.
that's just what it is. Uh, they're not gonna give Lamar the credit that he should be given. But I hope the guy Lamar, I hope it lines up and he wins because I'm sick of them, putting that type of quarterback, putting an image on that type of quarterback. I want to see the breakthrough. I want to see the win. I hope it happens, and I hope it happens soon.
I think next year, mark my words, today, November 5th, 2024, next year the Ravens win the Super Bowl.
If they don't win it this year, I think they win it next year too.
Yeah.
Right, because that defense is gonna be tightened. It's gonna have time to get fixed. And they
Yep.
already did a big they got a cornerback today. Damn, what was his name? They got him
They got him from the Saints or something, right?
no, I don't think he came from the Saints.
No, the Cowboys picked up someone. His name is Chango, whatever his name is.
Sheesh, yeah, but they picked up like a second round pick or something, like
No, a fourth round
fourth
pick.
round, yeah, like, and not to say you can't be good, but it's not enough to help the Cowboys right now, like
No.
at all. But anybody better than Diggs? I think Diggs is awful right now. Like for real. He couldn't guard the backside of a barn. You know what I'm saying?
He couldn't even cross the street right.
No, so hey, look, so to change that, what do y'all think about the NBA right now? Like, who can you say is the favorites of the NBA? Because it's crazy, it's tough. It looks tough out there right now.
Wow. I'm happy that the NBA is a little bit more open than what it was the last couple of seasons. I'm kind of happy that the Celtics are the favorite. I'm kind of happy that the Knicks are looking good. I'm kind of happy my Lakers look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of happy that the Warriors are back. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that there's no, huh?
No, go ahead. Somebody had posted a comment.
I just think right now that the favorite is always going to be the Celtics because they won the championship. But I think it's more open than what it was the last 3 years.
Yeah, the Celtics look good starting off. You can tell they confident from winning that championship. Um, like you said, it's open. You don't know who's. It's a lot of young teams that's looking solid this year, and I think when they gel even more, they're gonna look even better. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, New York. I think when they get their full field with Towns, they're gonna be deadly. Um, who else we got? Timberwolves look good. They look like they mesh right. I think they're gonna be a threat to Boston for sure. I think
Yeah.
that young core, both those young cores, I think they're gonna clash. Um,
OKC, youngest team in the league, are 8-0.
yeah, OKC is gonna be a problem for anybody. Like I said, I think the Pelicans gonna be a problem. I don't know if they're gonna make a trade here and there, maybe an Ingram trade or something like that, but they're gonna be a problem. Like, man, it's you don't know who's gonna be what this year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's out there, and the Warriors are still a factor. I think they need to make a trade somewhere though.
Yeah.
But
I
then
mean,
again,
Buddy Hill for the Warriors has been a bright spot.
Buddy busting.
He has the most threes in the league right now. He's shooting over 52% from three. And the
Man,
Warriors look like the old Warriors when they went 73-9.
man, yeah, for real. Buddy out that motherfucker, like they gave Buddy the green light. Green Buddy shooting teeth and all. He shoot get there.
They got
Buddy
it. They got
like that.
They should have named him Bucky instead of Buddy.
Bucky Hill, he is not bullshitting. That boy coming down and he looking at Steph. Steph like, shoot it. Fuck you looking at me for? And Buddy like, fuck it. Yow. He pulling deadly as Steph. He might not can shoot as deep as Steph, but he's just as deadly, man. You get him around. If he see that 3-point line in any kind of form, Buddy on your ass.
Oh, speaking of which, I mean, I don't mean to just drift off. You know, in 2026, it's going to be the first time in a long time, I think 70 years, that they bring in women Major League Baseball in 2026.
I think that's gonna be fire.
That's going to be
fire. That's gonna outshadow the WNBA, but it's gonna be good for the WNBA because it's gonna be a push into women's sports in the right direction.
Yeah, they got 6 teams already.
But that baseball shit is gonna be on point though.
Yeah.
You already know the pitcher's gonna be stout. The pitcher gonna be up there. They gonna and the hind catch, they're gonna have that motherfucking camelback, that moo. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm women's box. Women's baseball.
Yep.
Mo gonna watch, and she gonna watch me looking at camelback.
Yo.
Man, I ain't gonna miss a game. I'm gonna be the number one fan.
Oh my god. Everybody look out. 2026 women's MLB coming soon.
2026 lingerie baseball. Camelback and stinking hard. Nah, but that is gonna be a huge thing though, for real. It's gonna be big. Let's get one more subject in. Cause I got to go. Go ahead. You make this subject up. This on you. We all want to speak on something.
Well, let's congratulate Angel Reese for getting a deal with Uggs now.
Shout out to Angel Reese, man. Listen. A lot of people was hating, but she is still making the proper moves she's supposed to make. Financially, she gets set. She ain't even the WNBA right now. The type of money they making ain't paying for shit. But the deal she been making right now and putting herself in place, she's getting herself taken care of for life. You cannot hate that. That girl's a business.
I am so happy for her because she is setting herself up when the WNBA ain't gonna be there. She is setting herself up. She should be an example that you go out there and you get it and don't stop until you got it.
Yep. Because she knows it's gonna come a time that they don't want it. They're gonna try to push her out. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter because she's still gonna make that bread.
I'm happy for her. Really, really, I am really happy for her.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how much the deal was worth. I can't. Let's see.
I think it was yesterday they announced that she has a deal with Uggs. I don't know what the deal is, but I know it's paper.
Oh yeah, she definitely got it. I don't know why they keep saying she having financial troubles, even the sites because of the $8,000 a month. But she never said she was having trouble paying that shit. She just said it didn't pay it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The narrative was spoken, so they're gonna always think she's financially burdened.
Yep.
That's the problem. If she didn't say anything about that, it would never be spoken on. You know what I mean? So the people are gonna take it as for a grain of salt. Like, what? You got NBA contract, you got all these endorsements. How you broke? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna run with it because that's what they're hearing her complain about it. If she said, "Oh, my contract for WNBA ain't giving me enough to pay my rent, but my other assets are," then it's a different topic.
And it's crazy because the way she answered it when they asked it was just simply like, they were trying to like had you afford that, and she basically like this WNBA contract can't afford $8,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like she was basically boasting, like, yeah, shit, I make my money other ways. I signed myself up right, and they took it from there. Oh, she can't afford it. That is not what she said. But they try to put that picture on us, on our kind. They already been trying to vilify her since she came in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to Angel Reese for that. Yet another successful contract with Uggs. I heard this is a nice paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, man. I hope she gets 100 more contracts, and so little girls can look up to what she's accomplished. They say she don't belong in the WNBA. Well, she's Dennis Rodman, and she's just as popular as, let me see, a Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can give Clark her shine without Angel Reese. We already know they're gonna throw at them every Campbell soup and Jake State Farm commercial at Caitlin Clark. But you know
Yep.
what, Angel Reese, you get what the hell you can get. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Fashion is your thing. Get all the fashion contracts.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I think that pretty much do the show tonight. A lot of y'all tuning in late. You should came in early. Move faces.
Let me let me say one thing before we go. For everybody out there that voted, I want you guys to understand that we're in a time where people take things too serious. Be careful out there because there's crazy people out there that don't like what you picked. And for example, like I told James today, there was a guy that pulled up to the Capitol with a flamethrower and a flare gun.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
I want
mad.
you guys, please understand, we're not here to judge what you pick. If you pick Trump, do you. If you pick Harris, do you. But be careful what you walk on because there's people out there that don't like what you pick.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. I can't end it a better way, man. That's a proper professional way, and that's dead ass honest truth. So, hey, y'all can tune in to what's tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Y'all can tune into us Thursday night. With some Thursday night football. We're gonna get it cracking. And also, y'all make sure that y'all tune into our other show, Talking That Ish. We got some real topics coming. One of our topics is gonna be on there. Is gonna be surprise topics. But we're gonna talk this week about why women want men to cheat that is already in a successful relationship, or why
Mm.
they question a successful relationship. So that's gonna be on Talking That Ish this weekend, more than likely. But guarantee you, we're gonna ruffle some feathers. So y'all make sure y'all tune in this weekend. Tune into the sports circuit Thursday night. And we also gonna follow through on Sunday night. But Thursday night, we will be talking about your favorite teams. Y'all can leave in the comment of what y'all want to talk about. We're gonna talk about them raggedy motherfuckers. Hope it ain't the Cowboys. Appreciate y'all tuning